This is Ryan Elliot for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. With me, promoter Eddie Hearn. Eddie, Galahad, Martinez weighing one place to start. Kid Galahad over the championship weight. I believe he came back a second time and missed the weight again. What do you know about this situation?
1 ounce, so 10 grams. So the hat came off, the socks came off, the pants came off, and still 10 grams. Little wander around Sheffield, he'll make the weight no problem. 2 hours to make it. Martinez, bang on the weight, looks super strong. You know, his last couple of fights have been at super feather, but featherweight is his weight. Looks strong, look ready. I think we're going to get a great fight. You know, I expect Kid Galahad to win this fight, but it's why we chose Kiko Martinez. He's going to give it everything he's got for as long as he's in that ring.
A few other things. I appreciate you're in a bit of a hurry today. I've just spoken to Lee Wood there. He's obviously got a keen eye on this fight. I asked him, where's this fight with Michael Conlan going? He said, you tell me, where's the front runner?
Well, he wants the City ground, and Michael Conlan probably wants Belfast. Also, Madison Square Garden. I mean, look, for me, it's Madison Square Garden or the City ground. You know, I think to do a big fight at Madison Square Garden on paddy ground, Lee Wood's over there. And I've always wanted to do a fight at Nottingham Forest, not just saying it, but when we had Froch, we never got the opportunity to do it. I think the whole city would come out to support him. But ultimately, it'll be down to the broadcaster and the way that the schedule sits to say, OK, we want it on UK fight time or we want it on US fight time, etc. So nothing decided yet, but it will be in the next week. And it's just a massive fight, you know, really brewing. And obviously, they'll have one eye on tomorrow night as well, because Kid Galahad could be fighting the winner.
Since you and I last spoke, Eubank Williams has been announced on the same night. You've got your show in Liverpool there. Are these kind of clashes just inevitable at this point?
They've always been inevitable. I mean, Umar just asked me, do you think they did it on purpose? I mean, it doesn't really make sense for anyone, but sometimes with the schedule the way it is, you know, they either go up against Conor Benn or they go up against Chisora Parker. Both are going to do massive numbers, both are big fight nights, so it's good. You know, the competition is good. We'll work. Just a slight delay to our show announcement because we want to just make it a little bit bigger now. And that's good for fight fans, isn't it? Because now we're thinking, right, we're going to have a bumper night. You know, we've got to drive this, make it as big as possible, and they'll do the same. And then hopefully the main events don't clash. But you're going to have 2 big fight nights on that card. Our card's going to be super stacked. And obviously the week after you got Chisora Parker, which was a fight that you just paid £20 on pay-per-view for. Now you're paying $7.99 for a month. That includes Conor Benn and Katie Taylor, includes Devin Haney against Jojo Diaz, includes Teofimo Lopez against George Kambosos as well. So the value for money across the board is fantastic, and boxing's flying.
Canelo Plant numbers came in from the US overnight, roughly 800k buys. What do you make of it?
I don't know the truth of that. I mean, I saw IDEC reported it. I don't know who told him that, but I would have said somewhere between 600 and a million. So I don't know the truth behind those numbers, but Canelo's a huge draw. So I think anything that shows good numbers, we've seen the numbers that he does on DAZN, and it is quite amazing. He's just a superstar, massive draw, and it was a big fight.
Golovkin is going to be facing Murata December 29th, going into next year for Canelo Cinco de Mayo. Is Golovkin still the biggest fight out there from commercially?
I think so, but particularly dependent on that fight and that performance. I mean, another big fight for DAZN, Gennady Golovkin against Murata, unification fight. I think if he can put a big performance in and a big statement, Canelo against Triple G is the biggest fight in boxing for the Undisputed Championship. But glad to see Gennady back in the ring, and I think it's a good fight, particularly in Japan.
Last one from me. Anthony Joshua, we saw his little US tour, trying out different camps and different trainers. Do you expect he will go back out there before the Usyk rematch? Yeah,
I do. I mean, either for a holiday or just to keep looking at trainers in different camps. But I've never known so many people talking about Anthony Joshua's training situation. Shows you what a star he is. But he'll get it right. You know, he's pissed off. He's angry, and he wants to put it right. And that's a good way to be. And he needs to get it right, and I'm sure he'll do that.
Eddie Hearn, thank you as always, speaking to Boxing Social.
Thank you.